Jarrod Bowen's equaliser helped Nuno Espirito Santo claim a point in his first game in charge of West Ham United as they battled back for a 1-1 draw at Everton, Premier League, Monday the 29th of September. Bowen levelled with a deflected curling effort at Hill Dickinson Stadium in the 65th minute, the first competitive goal Everton have conceded since their move from Goodison Park. Everton had deservedly edged ahead through Michael Keane's 18th-minute header, but they were unable to make the dominance count as West Ham, who appointed Nuno on Saturday, improved in the second half. Their persistence was rewarded when El Hadji Malik Diouf's lung-busting run ended with a cross flicking through to Bowen, whose wicked strike took a touch off Keane on its way in. The draw leaves West Ham 19th in the Premier League table on 4 points, while Everton moved up to 9th on 8 points, despite making it 4 winless games in all competitions. How the match unfolded. Everton forced Alphonse Areola into 2 early stops, with the visiting goalkeeper comfortably keeping out Beto and Iliman Ndiaye's efforts, but West Ham's set-piece problems soon came back to haunt them. Areola was powerless as Keane brilliantly headed James Garner's follow-up cross home, after West Ham only half-cleared the midfielder's initial corner. Toffees come unstuck after the break. Everton needed a response after a derby defeat to Liverpool and their EFL Cup exit to Wolverhampton Wanderers, and started on the front foot in the first half. David Moyes, managing against his former club, will have been disappointed that Everton could not double their lead when on top, with Gay firing just over from outside the penalty area. However, Everton were then forced to weather a West Ham storm and looked the more likely side to concede, despite having controlled the game for much of the contest. Jack Grealish attempted to get his team back in charge as the clock ticked closer to full time, but instead the Toffees were left disappointed with a third straight Premier League game without victory. Moyes' side failed to truly test Areola with any of their 3 second-half shots on target, with the overriding feeling of frustration having allowed West Ham a way back into the game. Their best chance in stoppage time came from Grealish's offload to Garner, who could only sting the palms of Areola after driving through numerous defenders from just outside the box. Moyes will need a more clinical showing on Sunday if they are to beat Crystal Palace, who are the Premier League's only unbeaten side this season after beating Liverpool on Saturday. Nuno off the mark, but same problems persist. Nuno was only sacked by Nottingham Forest earlier this month, but was thrown straight back into action on Merseyside just 2 days after replacing Graham Potter at West Ham. There were early signs of the implementation of Nuno's counter-attacking style that brought so much success at Forest.